Hey Dash family, how y'all doing? I know it's been a while since I've spoken with you. This is Dr. Gerald Higginbotham, and I need y'all's help. I'm creating a collage, and I'm trying to find out some of the descendants of American slaves that want to partake in a photo shoot, so to speak. I want to get pictures of descendants of American slaves, the descendants. And you can either put it in the DAS group, or you can message me your picture. I promise you, I'm not going to do nothing bad. I just want to be able to put a bunch of folks together and where we can use it down the road here and when we promote the DAS organization. Only those who are descendants of American slaves need to send a picture. For those that know who they are, and who are not ashamed of the American slave culture. I need to share this with you guys. The American slave culture is an awesome culture. America bred slaves. She created a new culture. And I'm telling everybody, until we address the foundation here in America, things are not going to change. Slavery was the foundation. There's no need for us to be ashamed. We are America's first culture. I know everybody wants to say the Indians, but I'm saying, you know, after America formed, she needed someone or a group of people to build this nation. And she chose our group. And so, be happy. I'm happy because you know what? We're an awesome group. And we are working to fix our issues. We've got to do it. Slavery was the foundation of this great nation. There's no reason for us to be no shame in our game. I'm not calling y'all a slave. I'm saying that slavery was the foundation and we are the descendants of American slaves. America's had no other child but the slaves. And she's been a deadbeat parent to her firstborn and to her descendant. You know, I went to a meeting today in Los Angeles and everybody was talking about the black narratives and black this and black that. And I sat there listening to them. I said, they're off course. We got to set the context. And slavery, American slavery, is the proper context, and then we can build everything on top of that. Slavery was a business, and a nation will be as only strong as its foundation. And so we got to begin to put some mortar in the foundation so we can cause this nation of ours to grow properly. And y'all, we done shifted to the information age, so it's a different ball game. But we have to fix the foundation first, and we are the foundation. We got to get our heads together. I'm not ashamed to be called a part of the American slave culture. Matter of fact, y'all, I took it one step further. I registered the name slave so nobody else could steal it. And so I'm the proud owner of that name, registered out at the U.S. Library of Congress. Because see, when you are empowered, you now have the power to define. And so I have defined what the slave mean for the 21st century. Y'all want to hear what it is? That word slave, S, means we're spirits. We have souls. We're saved. We're special. We are sons and daughters of the Most High God. That L stands for leader. Everything rises and falls on leadership. Not some things, everything. But it also stands for lovers. You know, God so loved the world that he gave. Love is about giving. It's about adding value to someone or something other than yourself. It also stands for learner. We have to continue to learn, unlearn, and relearn because we learn some bad information. And family, we are the only ones that can change our thought life. Nobody else is going to do it for us. And my mind is made up now. I know I'm an American descendant of slaves. No one could change that. The A stands for we're awesome. It also stands for anointed and appointed. It stands for achiever. It stands for admired. Everybody admire our culture. When our guys and gals are out, our boys are out there playing basketball on the court, everybody says, I want to be like Mike. I want to be like LeBron's. But as soon as they get off the court, we hate them. We hate them. We have that love-hate relationship. They admire us, and that's cool. By the way, the V stands for victor. Not victim, but victor. Meaning we're about victory. We're in it to win it. And the E stands for excellent. excited, excel, extraordinary, enablers. We're doers, empowered. Man, we got wisdom. We're empowered to prosper. We got knowledge. We got understanding. That's what that new name slave means to me. I have been embodied by all those qualities. I'm owning that name. Here's the other thing y'all got to understand. America has had no other child but the slaves. Y'all got firstborn rights. You got to get that revelation. Firstborn rights. They brought that African woman over here on this soil, raped her. 9 months later, the baby popped out on American soil, not African soil, but on American soil. It created a new culture, and y'all got to understand that. America has had no other child but the slaves. Here's another thought. Two nations was birthed at the same time. The American culture and the American slave culture. But the American slave culture has been suppressed. But I got good news for you. 400 years have passed since recorded slavery. Now, I know they've had slavery in here way before 1619, y'all. Come on, don't play me. But recorded slavery, that they actually documented it, 400 years has passed. And that number 400 is very special to God. The children of Israel came out with great substance in that 400 years. And so will we. And I'm excited about what we're about to do here. We have to fix the foundation first, because we'll only be as strong as the foundation. America bred slaves. It was the foundation of this nation. I keep repeating it because folks need to hear it. But as we begin to put mortar in there to fix that foundation, meaning you and I, then we can build on top of it. And the other thing, y'all, I've launched the Captain's Millionaire Training Program. Slavery created many millionaires from the Mississippi Delta all the way over to Europe. Why can't we be millionaires? Why not? And we've now got the process in place to catapult us to wealth status. I'm so excited because it is your turn and it's your time. What I need you to do for me, if you're not scared, is to put your picture, send me a picture in the Descendants of American Slave group, because I want to build a beautiful collage. I hope I get about 100 pictures, put them all together, and we can be able to say, these are descendants of American slaves. While slavery was going on, our ancestors were not recognized. After they kicked them off the plantation, the descendants of American slaves still are not recognized today. And so I'm putting a petition out there that I want you to sign. Now, family, I went to Washington, D.C., and I met with Congressman Clay, who's over the 2020 census. And him and I almost got into it in his office, because I was dogmatic, saying, no, I'm not no African American. I was born in Watts, California. You always put the country in front of America where you were born. How am I going to put Watts, America? No. Watts is not a country. It's a city, and a raggedy one too, I might add. But I'm American. I know where my ancestors were born. They were born over on the plantation in St. Martinville, Louisiana. I done walked on the plantation. I saw where my great-great-grandpa was birthed through the American slavery business enterprise system. So I'm in the know, so nobody could play me. I ain't hearing it from all these fake, false people that just want to give you their opinion. I know where my culture was birthed on that plantation down there. And so I'm American. I'm a proud descendant of slaves. And I ain't backing off of that. America created a culture here, and it has to be recognized now. Black, African American, black is American construct, and African American is a United States immigration term for the whites and blacks that were birthed over there that came here to America by plane or boat legally. But I'm sharing this with you all that we got to understand when we accept and let America know that no, we are Americans. We were brought here by force, not by choice, our ancestors, and we were birthed here. So we're non-immigrants. Everybody else that come up here are immigrants. They're coming up here willingly. And so that's a different mindset. But I want your picture. Send me a picture of you if you ain't scared, because I want to build a collage. Now, if you send me a picture, I'm letting y'all know that it might be used for marketing purposes when I put all the pictures together. By doing that, you're giving me permission to use it. I'm so excited for y'all. It is your turn and it's your time. And we're going to seize the moment. Yes, we're flipping the script. Now, actually, the script has been flipped. Just waiting on you to step up and say, hey, Doc, I am a part of this. I am an American. I ain't no black. I ain't no African American. I'm American. I'm a descendant of American slaves. I'm proud to be a part of the culture that America bred here. And yeah, our country do owe us. But that's another talk for another time, because I've learned some stuff that we may not get reparation. So we have to create our own reparation. And that's what I'm doing with the Captain's Millionaire Training Program, because I'm going to raise up 1 million Captain Millionaires. A Captain Millionaire is principle, purpose, process, precision, people, priority, prosperity, philosophy driven. Those are Dr. G APs. But you'll have the millionaire mindset. So I'm doing what we got to do, because it's our turn and it's our time. But do me a favor, send me your picture. And we're going to use it and put a collage together to show these are many of the DAS, Descendants of American Slaves, that needs to be recognized, our culture, so we can get properly put in the American economic pecking order. Because currently, when they released us from slavery, they did not give our ancestors no type of economic emancipation, provided no type of leadership training, and they are currently not properly recognized. But we're going to get it recognized on this 2020 census. As I stated earlier, I went to go see my congressman who's over the 2020 census, and he said that what you're going to have to do is we will allow y'all to be on the 2020 census, but you're going to have to go out there and tell them to, when it comes here in 2020, it'll be computer driven. They'll have to type it in. I think it's going to be on page 7, line 7. So 2020 is rapidly approaching, y'all. Anyway, I love y'all. Thanks for listening. And send me your picture. Captain Dr. G's out of here. Peace and blessings.